This video continues to shock England. Michael Adebolajo seeking to justify the meat cleaver killing of British soldier Lee Rigby, saying it was in revenge for the deaths of Muslims. Now, Muslims in England are feeling the backlash. The Islamic Community Center in the town of Grimsby was firebombed this past weekend. 2 men have been arrested on suspicion of arson. The local imam says the community is scared.
We became really worried about our children, our families, our people who attend the mosque, because of some people who did not understand Islam and who did not understand they must not link such a crime, which we condemn, with Islam or with Muslims.
The radical right-wing English Defence League has staged anti-Islam demonstrations in the wake of Rigby's murder. There also have been reports of violence.
Sure, this is Talmama. How can I help you?
Talmama is a charity that monitors anti-Muslim attacks.
We'll include your details.
Amani El Sahrawi says its hotline has been ringing off the hook.
It can be an assault on an individual in the street, or a vandalism attempt at a mosque, or it can just be hate speech online, and we process everything that comes through. But usually we deal with about 4 to 8. At this point, we've dealt with 193 incidents since the killing in Woolwich.
Of course, only a small minority are involved in reprisal attacks and hate speech against Muslims. For the most part, this nation is still in mourning, with a sea of flowers well over 100 yards long laid down by people of various faiths. Muslim leaders in Britain were among the strongest voices condemning the killing. And shortly after the murder, Prime Minister David Cameron warned of linking the attack to Islam.
This was not just an attack on Britain and on the British way of life. It was also a betrayal of Islam and of the Muslim communities who give so much to our country.
But analyst Will Geddes says there is lingering anti-Muslim sentiment among some in England, which right-wing groups are trying to exploit.
In the wake of the Woolwich attack, we're seeing the far right gaining some sort of momentum, certainly not only in their attacks, but in the anti-sentiment they have against the Muslim community. The greatest concern is that this is probably one of the largest fallouts that we've seen in the wake of a terrorist attack, and we haven't seen anything like this since 7/7.
There are other things that fan the flames, though. A British World War II memorial was defaced with Arabic writing on Monday, causing further tensions at a time of reflection and mourning. Fred Pleitgen, CNN, London.